Here we are over Devil's Eye Spring in the Ichetucknee Springs State Park. The state park is made of many different ecosystems, both above ground and underwater. But above ground, the majority of it is hardwood forest. And hardwood forest made up of live oak trees, huge bald cypress, tupelo, and sweet gum makes a perfect habitat for woodpeckers. And the granddaddy of all woodpeckers is the pileated. We got some great footage of pileated woodpeckers we want to share. Sometimes wildlife viewing is just being at the right place at the right time, and we stumbled across a pair of great pileated woodpeckers. Remember, we're filming from kayaks, so it can be kind of shaky, but I think you'll enjoy it. The pileated woodpecker is one of our favorite birds. It's huge. It's about the size of a crow, with a wingspan that can get up to 30 inches, and they're about 19 inches long. And until they confirm the existence of the ivory-billed, it's still the largest woodpecker in North America. We see a lot of them on the Ichetucknee River, but this year it seemed like there were more than usual. And our theory is that because of all the hurricane activity a couple of years ago, a lot of trees are down in the park. And all of those decaying trees are great for pileateds because although they eat berries and fruits and nuts, their favorite food is insects, like beetle larvae and carpenter ants, and insects love dead trees, so there's plenty for the pileateds to eat. A dead tree like this one is a pileated feeding station. They make quite a racket in the woods, so even if you don't see them, you'll hear them if they're around. Their call sounds like a wild laugh, and the drumming on trees can be heard from far away. And if you think you might be in pileated territory, a sure sign is the presence of these large rectangular holes on the side of the trees that they use these for nests. And a pair will usually build a new nest every year by excavating a large hole where they will lay an average of 4 eggs. Their old nests make great nesting sites for other cavity dwellers like this barred owl. And both mama and daddy woodpeckers tend to the young, and their numbers are increasing. The populations had declined in the early 20th century, but thankfully they're on the rebound, and we saw evidence of that on this trip. They can now be found in heavily forested areas across Canada, the eastern United States, and parts of the Pacific coast. And as you can see, they're pretty distinctive looking birds, mainly black with a bright red head and white markings on their necks and throat. The males have a red line on the side of the throat. And when they fly, watch closely here, you can see the white on their wings. Notice how they use their long tails as leverage and to steady themselves as they bore holes and peel the bark off of trees looking for food. And if the bird looks sort of familiar, it may be because it was the model for the cartoon character Woody Woodpecker. Wasn't that awesome? So if you've got a dead tree in your backyard and it's not endangering you, your property, or your neighbor's property, consider leaving it and see what kind of woodpeckers you can attract. Thank you for joining us. My name is Carol Bowie Jackson, and here's hoping you smell like dirt.